Guys, UFC 314 is coming up, and my partners at DraftKings are helping get you in on all the action. In the co-main event, it's going to be Chandler versus Pimlet. In the main event for the World Championship, Volkanovski taking on Lopes. You are not going to want to miss this fight night, and right now, my partners at DraftKings are offering all new customers $150 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Download the DraftKings app right now. When you sign up, use the code SONNEN. DraftKings, the crown is yours. Use your 150 at DraftKings same-game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Combine multiple bets together from the same fight. Love the thrill of live betting? DraftKings has got you covered. Bet live on in-progress fights as they happen, which makes watching the fights that much more exciting. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Pick 6 with a shot at cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. New customers use my code SONNEN. Bet just $5 on any wager and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code SONNEN, only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Help me make the case for Volkanovski. Help me make that case. Volk is a very interesting one. And some of the best fighters ever like this. Here, let me give you a great example. Frank Mir. Frank Mir could beat every man alive. He's the heavyweight champion of the world. Nobody, including Brock Lesnar, could handle Frank Mir. And Frank was talking about himself one time. And Frank told me, he said, Chael, I couldn't just go into Abu Dhabi and win it. And I couldn't just go to the Olympic trials and make an Olympic team. And I couldn't just switch over to boxing. But I'm just good enough at all of them that if you make it a mixed martial arts fight, I can win. And I remember when Frank said that, yeah, you're right. You're right. This is the game for Frank to play, and he can play it at the absolute highest of levels. But I think that I would use that same example for Volkanovski. Like, Volk is a straight-up killer. But if he was entering a grappling tournament, he's not a lock. He's definitely not making an Olympic team in any sport they contest. Any combat form they contest. He's not making it in judo, he's not making it in taekwondo, he's not making it in Greco-Roman freestyle boxing. Not even going to try. Why is he so good? What is it that he does so good? And Volkanovski is a guy who does have the intangibles such as pace. He can weaponize pace to a point that he outworked Max Holloway. And that's just simply never been done. That's never even been close to done. And Volk not only did it, he did it twice. And don't try to correct me and tell me that he beat him 3 times. He won 2 of those because he outworked him. Just 2 of them. But help me make the case. What are we doing here? Is he going to go on a run? Have we found the right guy in Lopes? We got rid of Ilia Topuria. I mean, a great way in life to be better than the competition. Right? Look left and look right and then just stay in it longer than they do. A really good way to get ahead in life is just to outlast the other people that are trying. He outlasted Ilia Topuria within the division. Doesn't have to worry about him again. He outlasted Max Holloway. Never have to worry about him again. Max is gone. Outlasted Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor will never return to 145. Chad Mendes in his time in the UFC, he'll never be back at 145. So I'm just asking, is he going to go on a run? Is Volk going to beat Lopes and then go deal with the next guy and the one after that? Do you really believe that? Do you really believe a 37-year-old who lost his standing, who lost his standing and was even given an opportunity at 2 different weight classes, a rare opportunity to get, but within those rare opportunities comes the rare proving that it's not going to work out? And I'm just asking you, make the case for Volkanovski. Because in every fight, no matter who's quicker, no matter who's experienced, in every fight, the opponent will give his opponent an opportunity to win. 100% of fights, no matter how lopsided their skills are, the other guy will give you a chance to win. At some point, he doesn't want to do it. It's a psychological thing. He doesn't want to do it. But he, at some point, will give you the chance to beat him. And you have to see that exact moment, and you have to capitalize in that exact moment. And that moment is not guaranteed to come back again, but it is guaranteed to happen once. Every form of combat, every time, both guys give the other guy a chance to win. And that chance is very clear. Like, Lopes can go and spend as much time in college wrestling rooms. His case, he was out there in Oklahoma State. He's not going to go and wrestle. He's not going to go take down Volkanovski. Lopes is going to stand and he's going to trade. And Lopes is very good with the combinations, but so is Volk. And Lopes is very good with the chin. He's very good at taking shots. And I don't know that that's a check mark that we can put in the Volk category anymore. It seems to be one of those things, and you'll have a different jerk with a different explanation. You'll have some jerks telling you that when a guy gets knocked out, that it's scientific. I've heard him do it. I've heard him talk about the fluid and the fluid on the brain. And I hear him talk about when guys are cutting weight too, and they dehydrate, and your brain is an organ, and shut up. It's all nonsense. It's complete nonsense. But every fighter is the same, which is they think that won't happen to me. I will never be knocked out. There is no shot that I couldn't take. They all do believe that until they take that shot. Then they're all the same in that they question themselves and they're scared to attack moving forward. Your hands being your first line of defense. So when you move that hand forward to attack, whatever the shot might be, at least in theory, you're now exposing yourself and it shuts down your offense. That's the problem with getting knocked out. Is in the future, it will shut down and it will slow an athlete's offense. And if we're making a case for Volkanovski, don't we know what kind of fight this is going to be? Don't we know that what Frank Mir said about himself all those years ago is very true for Volkanovski as well? Which is he might be the best in the world. But if you change the rules, if you isolate things, if you break it down, might not be the guy that you want to count on. Don't we know in this fight that they're going to go trade? Don't we know that these guys are going to play rock'em sock'em? And do we have a historical reference that goes to the way of the older athlete? Help me make the case. I would love it. I like when the older guy wins. Makes me feel good when the older guy wins. He keeps hope alive. Help me make the case. If Volkanovski is going to beat Lopes, how is he going to do it?